guys, this is Wicked Cryptids. It is July 7th, 2021, 5 a.m. in the morning. I've been up all night working out a couple Dybuk boxes, well, helping with some friends of mine. Now, ever since the Dybuk boxes have been discovered, mainstream media, they've been popping up everywhere, all over, fakes up the wazoo. But there are some rare cases where there are some real Dybuk boxes, not these little. Anyways, I'm gonna knock this out in under 8 minutes. Trying to keep it under 8 minutes so I can make it on YouTube. And here we go. Let's get started. My Dybuk box approach is I handle a Dybuk box in the same way a landlord would visit a tenant with an eviction. You know, another way to look at it is visiting an animal shelter. You don't know what that animal's been through, the abuse it's been through, and this and that. You know, you have a bad notion of it, right? Well, it's the same thing with the demon in the box. That animal's in a cage, that demon is in a cage. Well, that's what that box is. That box is just a temporary prison to locate it to another location when it's being a nuisance, not a permanent prison. Let's continue. Now just think of the dog in a dog pound. That animal is caged and locked up, assumingly for their bad behaviors, right, guys? Well, the situation is the same in the Dybuk box. Why is the demon put in a box in the first place, right? Don't seem fair to me either. The animals caged for long periods of time, aren't they? Until they're euthanized. Well, what do people try doing when they try exorcisms? They're trying to get rid of the demon, right? So-called kill it. Well, the same thing with euthanization in a dog. Look at same kind of principle. I'm just using that as anyways. The animal that's being caged and neglecting, you don't know what awaits you in that cage, what you're adopting. You know, when you open up that cage, that's on you. It's just like a Dybuk box. You open up that Dybuk box, that's on you. Now, how you approach it and how you handle it, and I'll be getting to that here in just a short little bit. Approaching the animal cage with controlled emotions and not with fear, that makes a big difference. You know, how would you like to be approached with somebody, you know, with the look of fear in their eyes? It's emotions. You keep your emotions in check when you approach that cage, because that dog's going to pick up on them emotions. And when you're approaching the animal cage with controlled emotions, it's going to show you the same thing. Mutual respect. You know, you do me one, I'll do you solid. Alrighty. Like demons, animals pick up on those emotions and they react off it. Most of all, they don't know how to communicate with humans, really. They don't know how to communicate, they just know how to mimic, because they don't speak our language. They're old beings. Some of them are millions of years old. Like the Jinn, for instance. That is a whole new category itself. Now, approaching the Dybuk box with the controlled emotions, without any fear, and you're expressing the highest level of respect with the best intentions, pure intentions. You know, like the intent of respecting the trapped demon with the offer of freeing him from that Dybuk box that he was put in by somebody. You know, that's how I look at it. You know, showing him that respect. You know, letting him know, hey, you know, I'm here to help you get out of that damn box. What the hell are you going to go and do this and that for me for? No. I'm respecting you, you respect me. You stand your ground with that demon, though. You state your boundaries. You let him know what's up. And you don't have any negative emotions. If you get angry for an instant, it's gonna use that. They'll have all kinds of negative effects, negative intentions, not to free or release the demon from the Dybbuk box will cause attachments, possessions, poltergeists, house possessions and hauntings. You know, going to that box with fear, you know, how people portray demons. That's a scary thought. Them are there. That's their imagination. That's scared. That's how that demon's gonna appear. Because he wants to communicate with you. Well, what are you about, dude? Well, if he wants to show you in his own image, he can't because he don't have flesh. He's got to show you up as a shadow or as a dark figure. Now that happens a lot. A lot of misconstrusions about that. A shadow person or a demon. You know, you really can't tell in the dark. So, moving on. You know, negative intentions, not to free or release the demon from the box, is going to have severe repercussions. You know, you continue on having a strong, sound, fearless mind. Open the box in the same manner as a landlord evicts a tenant. You do it with extreme intensity, fierceness. You know, when you just gotta hype yourself up. You know, you don't have any slight depression, any negative thought, nothing. You just go with the intent of, oh, I'm gonna go free this demon out of this box, you know, help him out, you know. Shit, you'd do it for me if he were human, but he's not. So what? An animal isn't human. He does me a solid all the time. Why not demons, which they have? Demon, you gotta get his name. If it turns out to be a negative one, then you gotta get his name. You gotta straight right off the front, right out the gate. Demon, if that's what you claim to be, what's your name? You tell me your name, because that's how you exist here. No, you know, my only intent is to free you and release you from this temporary prison that they put you in. You know, they put you in a box, not me. I'm here to release you and help you. You know, so you can go somewhere else. They broke their contract with you, not me. You know, you let him know. Then you let him know. I attend with the utmost respect and intention, which is to release you from this disgraceful box that they put you in, not me. I come with no obligations to me, but ask respectfully for your honored presence. For your honored presence in my life from time to time, like as a friend, as a homie. With my respectful intent and humble request, you approach the box. I free you from your prison, opening the Dybbuk box. Fiercely state loudly, you are not to attach yourself to me, my family, my friends, or any belongings to any of us. You are to leave them all alone, including all their belongings and in their daily lives. You can communicate with me, but me only. You can present yourself to me, but me only. I am the only one who respects your honored presence and understands your presence. Now you tell it, you repeat, you are not to attach yourself to me, my family, my friends, or any of my belongings, or can you affect our daily lives. You state that 3 times, strong and fiercely. That's how I would approach that. Now what happens after that is usually something good and rewarding if you do it correctly. That's how I approach the Dybbuk box. Later, guys.